Winner, legacy, feeling limited. Listen, I'm on it, I wanna live it up like call it, want it. Yeah, I hardly started, you're falling fast. Fortune balance crawling on. We're the champions, ready to go. Yeah, we're made out of gold, never letting it go. Got your back, yeah, it coming strong in the storm. Do you wanna go up in fortune balance crawling on us? Taking it from the top, I wanna rise it up. I wanna go with the feeling, all that we do is succeeding. Wanna get up and feel myself again. Wanna build a legacy, so undeterred I'm making them listen. I bet you love what I bring to the table, yo. They got us now, wanna raise it up, raise it up. It's in the blood, wanna live it up, live it up. Don't wanna stop, wanna bring it home, bring it home. Just wanna be the one, stay proud. Feel your heartbeat raising. Goes like 3, 2, 1, got you counting down. I won't let this crown be taken. Can you hear it go? Winner, legacy, feeling limited. Listen, I'm on it, I wanna live it up like call it, want it. Yeah, I hardly started, you're falling fast. Fortune balance crawling on. We're the champions, ready to go. Yeah, we're made out of gold, never letting it go. Got your back, yeah, it coming strong in the storm. Do you wanna go up in fortune balance crawling on us? Winner, legacy, feeling limited. Listen, I'm on it, I wanna live it up like call it, want it. Yeah, I hardly started, you're falling fast. Fortune balance crawling on. We're the champions, ready to go. Yeah, we're made out of gold, never letting it go. Got your back, yeah, it coming strong in the storm. Do you wanna go up in fortune balance crawling on us? Crawling on us. Fortune balance crawling on us. Got our minds made up cause we were born to be contenders. When trials lie ahead, you know we never will surrender. Gotta be bold, gonna stand a little bit taller. As long as we are here, we can go a little longer. Caught up in this fight, now we're chasing every victory. Feeling every move, yeah, we're writing out the history. Running to the light, feeling calmer than a river. Ready for the fight, we go harder, we go bigger. Feel your heartbeat raising. Goes like 3, 2, 1, got you counting down. I won't let this crown be taken. Can you hear it go? Winner, legacy, feeling limited. Listen, I'm on it, I wanna live it up like call it, want it. Yeah, I hardly started, you're falling fast. Fortune balance crawling on. We're the champions, ready to go. Yeah, we're made out of gold, never letting it go. Got your back, yeah, it coming strong in the storm. Do you wanna go up in fortune balance crawling on us? Taking it from the top, I wanna rise it up. I wanna go with the feeling, all that we do is succeeding. Wanna get up and feel myself again. Wanna build a legacy, so undeterred I'm making them listen. I bet you love what I bring to the table, yo. They got us now, wanna raise it up, raise it up. It's in the blood, wanna live it up, live it up. Don't wanna stop, wanna bring it home, bring it home. Just wanna be the one, stay proud. Feel your heartbeat raising. Goes like 3, 2, 1, got you counting down. I won't let this crown be taken. Can you hear it go? Winner, legacy, feeling limited. Listen, I'm on it, I wanna live it up like call it, want it. Yeah, I hardly started, you're falling fast. Fortune balance crawling on. We're the champions, ready to go. Yeah, we're made out of gold, never letting it go. Got your back, yeah, it coming strong in the storm. Do you wanna go up in fortune balance crawling on us? Winner, legacy, feeling minds made up, cause we were born to be contenders. When trials lie ahead, you know we never will surrender. Gotta be bold, gonna stand a little bit taller. As long as we are here, we can go a little longer. Caught up in this fight, now we're chasing every victory. Feeling every move, yeah, we're writing out the history. Running to the light, feeling calmer than a river. Ready for the fight, we go harder, we go bigger. Feel your heartbeat raising. Goes like 3, 2, 1, got you counting down. I won't let this crown be taken. Can you hear it go? Winner, legacy, feel it, limited. Listen, I'm on it, I wanna live it up like, call it, want it. Yeah, I hardly started, you're falling fast. Fortune valor crawling on. We're the champions, ready to go. Yeah, we're made out of gold, never letting it go. Got your back, yeah, they coming, strong in the storm. Do you wanna go up in fortune valor crawling on up? Taking it from the top, I wanna rise it up. I wanna go with the feeling, all that we do is succeeding. Wanna get up and feel myself again. Wanna build a legacy, so undeterred, I'm making them listen. I bet you love what I bring to the table, yeah. Look at us now, wanna rise it up, raise it up. It's in the blood, wanna live it up, live it up. Don't wanna stop, wanna bring it home, bring it home. Just wanna be the one, stay proud. Feel your heartbeat raising. Goes like 3, 2, 1, got you counting down. I won't let this crown be taken. Can you hear it go? Winner, legacy, feel it, limited. Listen, I'm on it, I wanna live it up like, call it, want it. Yeah, I hardly started, you're falling fast. Fortune valor crawling on. We're the champions, ready to go. Yeah, we're made out of gold, never letting it go. Got your back, yeah, they coming, strong in the storm. Do you wanna go up in fortune valor crawling on up? Winner, legacy, feel it, limited. Listen, I'm on it, I wanna live it up like, call it, want it. Yeah, I hardly started, you're falling fast. Fortune valor crawling on. We're the champions, ready to go. Yeah, we're made out of gold, never letting it go. Got your back, yeah, they coming, strong in the storm. Do you wanna go up in fortune valor crawling on up? Crawling on up. Fortune valor crawling on up. Got our minds made up, cause we were born to be contenders. When trials lie ahead, you know we never will surrender. Gotta be bold, gonna stand a little bit taller. As long as we are here, we can go a little longer. Caught up in this fight, now we're chasing every victory. Feeling every move, yeah, we're writing out the history. Running to the light, feeling calmer than a river. Ready for the fight, we go harder, we go bigger. Feel your heart, feel
best of threes. We're gonna have the action of Group B and Group A and Group C is going to be 6 best of threes.
Yes, it is.
Six
A
best
long
of
day
threes.
ahead. So we'll take a look. First up, we're going to be opening with the Kuaishou Gaming going up against Revenant X Spark. That we're going to follow that with the Virtus Pro and Buriram United Esports games as well. This is going to be really interesting.
Hello, yes, and for the rest of the game, it's going to be AGAL against Team Vitality and also MI Pure Lost against Blacklist International. And just like what we said, we still have 2 more upper brackets games to go at the rest of the day. So it's going to be in favor of teams who think that they can win upper hand.
I want to see how the performance of the winners bracket is going to be like, because this one defines the rest of the journey. If you win, you have a couple days rest. You also have time to prepare and take a look at the research you can do on your opponents moving towards the top 8 positions.
This is very important, because the format actually had kind of like a gap between best of 3 and best of 7, because we're doing best of 7 in the playoff, right? So just think about it. If you can win the upper bracket and got your ticket, get into the playoff, you can save like at least 1 more day prepare for the best of 7.
Yes, and 24 hours of research makes the
माइक
world's
का आवाज
difference.
सही आ आ रहा होगा मतलब
But you
मेरा
know what?
वॉइस
There is
और
more research to be done on your side because if you want to figure out how do you
स्ट्रीम
play
का है वो कैसे आ रहा
Princess
होगा.
Frost specifically,
Okay.
we have a beautiful skin for you to try her with. This is our EWC special, KWC special as well. Fortune Honor, crowned by Honor, the Heaven Beacon for Princess Frost. Already showcased in game. Unfortunately, did not get the win in the series.
चलो
But
बिल्कुल सही आ रहा है.
nonetheless,
माइक
you
टेस्ट
will
हो गया
lose
है.
in style.
I do like it. You know,
You
there's a
completed
saying
a mic
about
test.
Every player in HOK has their own destined hero, designated
really?
hero, and for me personally, it's Princess Frost.
Wow,
I'm a
okay.
big fan of Princess Frost.
I'm gonna share the stage with you on that because Princess Frost is also one of my favorite heroes.
Oh.
And it's something that the other talents know me as because I like to play in the mid, but she can also
बस
operate
कैमरा
as
भी ऑन
a
करेंगे.
roam. Maybe not for professional games, but
The match
in
is
your
start
ranked
हो
games,
गया.
you can give it a try as well.
Yes, and it's stunning, stunning skin. Love it.
So moving on from this, this is gonna be an interesting day because I think arguably our first series of the day, Quaisho Gaming against Revenant X Spark. This is a monumentous challenge for Revenant X Spark, right? They have only
Definitely.
been in the global space for roughly about 4 months. So this is going to be a huge lesson in HOK.
I mean, definitely the experience towards global tournaments gonna matters a lot. And also, actually speaking to global experience, Kuaishou is because they are the new champion in spring season back in KPL. So this is actually their first time as well to play in such a global tournament.
Chat
So these
कैसे
are
हो आप
rising
सब?
stars. It's gonna be like the first time that we're gonna have
खांसी
KSG,
ठीक
and the
होके
first
नहीं
time that
मिली
we're
है.
going to have right over here Revenant X Spark. Kane, what do they bring to the table?
I think
खांसी
they will
ठीक
show
हो जाए
you
फिर तो
how
क्या ही बात है. चलो कैमरा भी
proficiency
ऑन
is so
कर लेते हैं
important
अभी.
in this game, but also how to handle the pressure because behind the scenes,
आज
Quaisho Gaming they're not only
RNTX
competing in this international
last
tournament as
hope.
well. They have their home games that they have to pay.
हमारी
There's
आखिरी
a
होप
lot
है
of
आज.
pressure for them to show up.
एंट्री
They want to
एंट्री
impress their fans.
Jumping
KWC की
onto
एंट्री
that,
ऐसी
like
होती
they
है
have been
अभी
having
ग्रुप स्टेजेस के लिए.
difficult
मेन
days
एंट्री
recently
मेन
because
जो
they
ग्रैंड
have to
फाइनल्स
be
वगैरह होगा
working
ना
on so many different
उसमें
metas,
एंट्री
right,
होगी.
Nora?
Yes, at least 2 matters at the same time. So actually, you can see like they had a
उससे main
very tight
entry होगी.
schedule. They just finished their KPL games back maybe like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
बाकी
And then
तब
they
तक
just directly
मैच स्टार्ट हो रहा है ना
fly
तो
into
लेट्स डू
Paris, and
लाइक
for
कुछ
yesterday,
बात
they got
बात कर
their
लेते हैं.
rehearsal, the
क्या कहते
shooting
हो?
day, the
Of course.
media day. So
कुछ
a
बात
lot
बात कर
of things
लेते
for
हैं.
them to deal with in the recent days. So
किसी को कुछ
actually,
पूछना है
their
चैट
coaches
पे
were
यू कैन
fulfilled.
आस्क.
The Thursday
हमें
was a
बहुत
bad
इंटरनल
day for
खबरें
them,
भी है.
right? It was actually
समझ रहे हो,
pretty
we have very
difficult. They
internal
were playing against
खबरें
EWC
होता है
and then they had a
community,
2-0
especially
advantage,
BXT
and then after
versus
that they just dropped the
अब
back and
वर्सेस
made
नहीं
it
है
a
BXT का जो
2-0
हैकिंग
and that was
एलिगेशन
their last
निकला
game
है.
right over there at
तो काफी
KPL
इंटरनल खबरें हैं.
before flying all the way here to Paris.
तो किसी को कुछ
Yes,
वैसे
it's a
एज
difficult
सच
journey,
पूछना
right?
हो तो
And there's
डेफिनेटली
also
डू
things
आस्क.
like the jet lag, 'cause
मजा
of
आता है जो
time
इंटरेक्शन
difference.
होता है
Things might not
राइट.
be as straightforward as it seems on camera.
Yes, yes, but that's something that I really want to see them to pull themselves together.
भाई क्रश
because
क्रश
I
बन गई
know
मेरी
that
पता है.
they are known for
जो
their
ये
resilience
एक्टर ना
back into
फीमेल
KPL
एक्टर मतलब
spring,
काफी
right?
क्यूट सी लग रही
They
है
are
यार.
considering at the underdog because that championship they granted, that was their first ever championship in their team's history.
ये भाई टर्टल भाई
And
शाबाश
everyone
तुम्हारी ही
thought that
कमी
they
थी.
can beat Wolves
टर्टल
back
भाई
in
सिर्फ
spring
तुम्हारी
season
ही
because
कमी
Wolves
थी.
was known for like
मैं बता
10,
रहा हूँ.
now already made it
तुम्हें
to
मिस
11
किया है
round
हम
championship.
सब ने.
KSG at that moment in
And
spring, right? Like, it
RNTX
was like
की
the
entry
top of the
with
top.
that
It was the
fabulous
peak
jersey.
moment. Now we go
Guys,
in front of
jersey
us,
is
if we go to the other
बहुत
side of the
अच्छी लगी
street,
यार मेरे को
Revenant
RNTX की
X
पता है.
Spark right now coming
RNTX
in
जैसे
here,
अच्छी लगी मेरे
they
को.
had a
एक्चुअली बहुत अच्छी
4-1
लगी.
victory over
You know, light
SWL,
color,
over
proper
there
हर चीज
hacking
with the
Rise
logo
League
also.
tournament. Talking
जैसे
a
लोगों
little
को
bit
दिखना
about that
चाहिए.
game, Kin. How much information can we
And
get out of
Prince
that match
करेगा.
that is going
Prince
to
का
show
BGMI
us
का है, HOK
something
का नहीं
of
है.
what they can actually do
Prince
today?
का
I think
BGMI का
the one
वॉच
thing we
पार्टी
take
है.
away
I mean
that Revenant X
PUBG
Spark
में तो
will
वॉच
have
पार्टी
to
है.
be Jing Tian, right?
तो
Because he's the
PUBG
main
में होगा
core of
उस
the
टाइम
team.
आपको
Now the rest of the players they
दिखेगा.
have already
Prince
entered
stream
the
करता हो.
other scenes of HOK Global Esports, which is things like the ENC and the
Guys,
APAs. They
RNTX
have
से बहुत
garnered
उम्मीद है.
quite a bit of experience.
RNTX
So
चाइना
now
में
the big
जाके खेल
question
के
is,
गए अभी
how fast
रिसेंटली.
can you learn?
Like
Because you're
practice
going
वगैरह
up
से
against
बोलते हैं ना
one
वो
of
चाइना
the
में करके गए
biggest teams from KPL. Yes, this is their first time on the international stage, but they are all proficient. with
चाइना
a
की जो
lot of
practice है
the
ना,
heroes that are available
वो
in
थोड़ा
this
काम आ
match.
सकता है.
And I feel like
समझ रहे हो?
it's gonna be a little bit
Like,
stressful.
at
You're
least,
putting
I guess,
under
1 month
spotlight,
practice
right?
किया.
And also, you know that you're gonna face
There's a
against
reason
KPL
कि
teams, and this is
RNTX से
the
बहुत
first
उम्मीद
game
है because
we see a
उन्होंने वो किया
non-KPL
है.
team play against a KPL team in KWC this year. So a lot of pressures on Remnant actually.
I think
उनकी
the
लाइफ
thing
में
right
थोड़ा
now just
बिजी है.
touched
उन्होंने
on to a
स्टोरी
very
वोरी डाली थी
interesting topic
टर्टल
that
भाई
most likely people at
कि
home
उसका
want to know
उसकी
a
सगाई
little
हुई है.
more.
recent engagement हुई उसकी. So first of all, congratulations to him. And उसने बताया what was the reason for not streaming. बाकी PMWC के टाइम करेगा भाई वो. हमारा ऑलरेडी प्लान सेट है. We are planned a few things. समझ रहे हो? कुछ कुछ चीजें हमने भी प्लान की है.
At the same time, now Jingtian brings something else to Revenant X Spark that I think not a lot of people might know. So he has switched up in many different teams in HOK Global.
बाकी किसी ने देखा नॉर्डविन ने कैसे चुपचाप से वीक स्टीव साइड कर दिया विदाउट एनी अनाउंसमेंट या एनीथिंग. कोई अंडरडॉग होती मेरे हिसाब से अनाउंसमेंट मार देते हो. हाँ तो उसका भाई टाइम से मैं वही बोल रहा टर्टल भाई आपको बड़ा मिस किया है.
Enough to compete for
ठीक
the
है
good
बिकॉज
fight against
हमने
Roger.
बहुत मिस किया
But
है.
I mean, like his play against Zhu Hao, like the jungler from KSG, and Zhu Hao is like
The
I
actual
would say
Prince
he's
hater.
one of the most popular rising stars so
Yes, of
far
course.
in KPL because he got his first championship in spring, and also when he made his debut in KPL, he was known for his like getting the first place in the boot camp and getting the first place, being the first
Guru भी
place
stream पे किसने
to be
रोका?
selected by the teams and started his journey in KPL.
Yes, it's going to be
गुरु
really
भी
interesting.
stream
So we
किसने
need
रोका
to
है?
see
किसने
this
रोका है
first
इसको?
BP, right?
Content
Normally
के
this
मामले में
first
रोकते
BP
नहीं
will
किसी
set
को.
the stage,
आज तक नहीं रोका content के
especially
मामले
in a
में.
short series like a best of 3. First one to get 2 points wins. So you want to make sure that you get off on the right foot here. Take one game first and we
RNTX
can start
coach
talking about maybe
बाहर
potentially
का है.
taking the series.
Yeah,
I
game
guess-
one is definitely very
I
important.
guess RNTX का coach बाहर का
there's
है.
one thing I want to highlight about is about the patch difference, right? Because we mentioned that KSG need to deal with 2 different patches at the same time. So actually a lot of heroes that they can't use right now so far, even though they're really good at playing it. So speaking of best of 3, I would highlight one hero that they can use and they definitely well use is Byron. Because Byron is one of their signature hero of their playstyle back in KPL, and also
भाई
Byron
स्किन
is
बड़ी
still
अच्छी है
available,
बता.
and not only for them, but
EWC
also
की जो
for
official
like
skin
all
है for
HOK
HOK,
teams. It's so popular
that is
for
really
that,
really good.
Byron pick.
Yes. Now, if you are wondering,
Not
you're
gonna
new
lie, it's
to
very
HOK,
good.
you're wondering why is Byron such a good pick? It's because he has so much utility, right?
Yeah.
With his second skill, it's a knock-up stun. With his ultimate as well, it generates a shield for him. So when that happens, he actually can put himself in situations like 1v3s, 1v4s. And that's going to be very
Drafting आ
critical
चुकी है.
when you're talking about flanks.
देखो
coming
हाँ
from
लग ही रहा
opponents.
था इनको बाहर का.
But we'll take a look
मतलब
at
not
what
China
the
side.
idea of
Most
the
probably
BP will
Brazil,
be like from
America,
the different
is
coaches.
like,
The
Western
MP,
side
this
of
has been a
Western coach
standard
choose किया.
ban
So
structure
Dago is
for
the
all the
coach
different
and
teams so far.
ban
Yeah.
phase
It's gonna be
चालू
from the
है.
side of RNT.
Just trying to slow down the
Our
tempo.
team
They're
is on the
targeting at
blue,
Juhao and also Yulong
क्या
at the
कहते हैं,
same time.
blue,
But on
blue
the side
side
of
में.
KSG, they're ban away this early and also Flowborn Marksman. I feel like they're
Voice
targeting
में सही आ रही है,
at the Marksman
Like
on the
stream
side
पे
of
तुम लोगों को
RNT,
नहीं दे रहा.
as you can see, right?
This one
Both
increases stream volume a bit.
heroes have been banned away and just give that feeling that they won't go for the all-in pick on the side of KSG.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like RNT, they're going to play a completely different game,
Okay.
right? They're going to put the farm lane, at least
भाई
on the back
जिंग
seat from the
हमारा
start.
Yeah.
First
जिंग
pick for
टियान
the side of
जिंग
RNT is
टियान
going to be
हमारा
the Jing. This is one
Chinese
of the
import
biggest assassin
for
heroes
HOK
you
और
can play.
RNT
If you
बड़ा
play
अच्छा
it
खेलता है भाई.
flawlessly, you're going to have a beautiful game. But the challenge is pretty difficult.
Yeah,
बंदा
I mean, like,
खेलता अच्छा
speak
है.
of flawlessly, I mean, like, confidence is what I can see on the side of RNT, right? No more operation, no
Good to
more
see premium
marketing, just
creator
go
feels
and
don't
attack.
deserve it.
Yes.
ठीक है भाई, अगर आपको
definitely
लगता है
need to
don't deserve
take
it,
a
मत
big
करो भाई
step
deserve.
forward. This is an
हमको तो
important
लगता
milestone
है कि वो
for
तो
you, right?
कितना भाई
So,
कितना
right off
पुराना
the
हो
bat,
गया,
in the
छोटा सा
laning phase
क्रिएटर
for the
फेस था.
farm lane, I think this is
कोई
pretty
इतना
good
बड़ा
from
भी
the
नहीं
side
था,
of
इतना
RNT. They're
मतलब
taking
it was
up
not a
China, going
significant
up
one.
against the
कोई
Aoi and the
significance
Wolves,
नहीं था
right?
उसमें.
So
वो just
multi-targets
practice
with the
समय
sword
invite
of
आया
the
था
Wolves.
next
This is
play.
going to be important to help them
That's it.
aid, at least to try and win that laning phase first.
And here's the fun part, you know, usually when heroes in that case, they will go for that Zhang Fei pick for the third one. But as for KSG, this time they go for this in, try to highlight Juhao in this game. So definitely Zhang Fei is going to be unavailable if RNT sees that, right? They definitely need to take Zhang Fei away.
I'll be very surprised if they don't ban that. Right?
Yeah.
Because that
मजा
is
आता है.
the one-for-one combination. You get a Lapu,
RNT
means the
से
opponent
बहुत
has to pick
उम्मीद
up
है
a
भाई,
Jump to
बहुत
balance
ज़्यादा
out
उम्मीद
the
है
ultimates when it's used.
Yeah.
A Bridal Outburst pushes everyone
Celestial ban किया opponent
release
team ने.
time,
Celestial
and you
बहुत
get a
deadly
beautiful
hero
setup.
है यार.
Same could be said for the
बहुत
Lapu
मजा
Lapu
आता है
Raging
इसको
Sea
खेलने.
with the ultimate as
मेरा
well.
favorite
But
hero है Celestial.
interestingly,
Mage, I'm a
RNT
mage
says,
player.
okay, we will
So
allow
as a
the
mage
Jump Fei.
player, it is
Exactly, they just
one
let
of my
Zhang Fei
favorite
as an
heroes.
open choice, so I guess they would just take it, easy peasy. And also like for both mid lanes that they have banned away, this Muwa and Lorian is trying to prioritize this higher. which I think
कैमरा
so
भी मैं
far
ऊपर कर
is
लेता
so
हूँ,
well
है ना,
rounded on the side of KSG's draft.
ताकि आप लोगों को दिख
So
पाए.
for the newer players, why hire such a prio pick is because number one, she
Camera
has
small
excellent
also.
wave clear. Very few people can win her in the laning phase.
Yeah.
That first wave,
अभी आपको
by the
दिख
time
रहा
you're
होगा.
done, Haya is already in another lane, putting pressure on your other
भाई
teammates.
आपको
And
लगता
not
है तो
even
कुछ नहीं कर
mentioned to
सकते.
actually
भाई
Liu
क्या पता
was
निकाल
the
लेंगे.
FMVP of
Player
KPL
तो अच्छा है,
Streams
हमें तो
when
अच्छा
they got
लगता
the
है.
championship.
Yes, so this is, I mean, difficulty added on
I guess अभी
difficulty.
सही है.
We'll see
अभी
how
सही है मेरे हिसाब
RNT is
से.
going to play this one. They
अभी
pick up
आपको
the
दिख रहे होंगे
Garuda
players
in
ने
the
क्या.
mid lane,
अरे
trying to play the
दीवारा
long
लिया
range
है.
poke, as well as the Florentino.
भाई
Now,
दीवारा
Florentino,
लिया.
I'm kind of
ओपनिंग
like
टीम
on
नेट
the
इज
fence
मोस्ट
because
नर्व
we
टीम
know
अगर
he's
यहाँ
going
से
to be
बंदा
really strong,
खेल गया.
right? But the
अगर
win rate
दीवारा
hasn't
खेल गया.
exactly been the most impressive so far in KWC.
Yeah, I mean, people will go for Florentino all the time.
Let's
I'm
see,
like
let's see. I
Impressive,
guess he
right?
missed.
But the win rate has like on the fence because we know
Okay.
that RNT is going to play this one. They pick up the Garuda in the mid lane, trying to play the long range poke, as well as the Florentino. Now, Florentino, I'm kind of like on the fence because we know that
Okay.
he's going to be really strong, right? But the win rate hasn't exactly been the most impressive so far in KWC.
Yeah, I mean, people will go for Florentino
दीवार के
all
दीवार
the
के
time.
बारे में
Like
कुछ
they
नहीं
say,
पता.
Florentino. How do you beat these people? Because if you're new, you're constantly losing to these heroes in rank. It's about the 2v1s, 3v1s. Just
दीवार के
get
बारे
more
में नहीं
people,
बोला.
the numbers advantage, and you should be able to swing the fight in your favor.
so actually you mentioned about the importance about 2-2 or 3-3 battles, right? And speaking of that, actually just check KSG's composition. You can see like
चलो मैच स्टार्ट होने वाला
all
है.
of the
Let's focus on the
members
match यार.
or
RNT
all of those
सपोर्ट
heroes
करो.
that they
कहाँ
selected
तुम
has the
इंटरनल
survivability,
चीजों को लेके बैठे हुए हो.
Yes.
The outies, the flash were like
अंदर
some
का है भाई.
tiny
गुरु का
skills that
सपोर्ट
they
भी
used
करते
just
हैं.
to try
सलीना
to
है.
dodge Jinx ulti
ठीक है.
or
सो अलीना
Florentino's
है.
chasing down.
उसके
So
बाद
that's the mechanics that we're
सबका
talking
सपोर्ट
about.
करते
And
हो.
that's the mechanics we're looking forward to
अनबक
seeing
थोड़ी हो.
in game one.
अब वो तो
So
अनबक तो
game one's very
तुम हो.
important. We
ठीक है.
need your help. We
कि
need you to do
तुम्हें
us a
प्रिंस के
favor. We
अलावा और
have a
कोई नहीं
voting
दिखता.
system going on, as you saw in the
ये
Overlord
नहीं
pit
दिखता.
as well.
RNTX के
KSG
मैचेस में आप
currently
RNTX
leading in
सपोर्ट
the
करने आए
votes
हैं.
Yeah.
for the
ठीक है.
Overlord pit.
तुम
So
प्रिंस
when
के
they
पीछे पड़े
take
हुए
the
हो.
Overlord, you will see
अनबक
a
किसे
reward
बोलते हैं. चलो
in
मैच
form of
स्टार्ट
this
हो गए.
sigil.
Oh, Jingtian is doing something. Sneak into
मैच
the red
स्टार्टेड
side,
चैट.
and Joe just use his might.
नीचे रखे कैमरा
So
ऊपर.
Not looking
it's gonna
good.
be a 1-1.
Oh, he
Yes.
got it. He
Niche
stole it. So Jingtian actually gets that initial one. But here comes the second part. Sure, you stole it. Can you survive, though? Because 3 members on the side of KSG are here. And they're going to open up this first part of the game with the first blood onto
ऐसे ठीक.
Jingtian. And that's not what you want
है
to
ना?
see if
ऐसे
you're an
ठीक.
RNT fan.
And like first blood
अबे
goes
तो
over
खुलते
to
मार
Silence.
दिया.
I
तो
mean,
सेटिंग
nice
करते
try
रह गए. तो
by
RNTX को
Jingtian,
पेल
but
दिया
the
कि
thing
दे
is
रहा.
that you can see the
कौन मरेगा?
coordination on the
RNTX
top
अपना
side of the
था.
map, on the side of
जिंग
KSG,
भाई
right? They
जिंगटियान
just
से मैंने
rotate
बोला
so
जिंगटियान से
fast
बोला
and
तो मेरे
aim
जिंगटियान ही
close,
मर गया
that
पहले.
kind of thing.
And I love this. Right on the dot, hyper roll.
Jingtian का
Silence
बोलते
brings the
Jingtian
confidence,
मर
and
गया.
you absolutely shine on stage. Keep going for that championship. With that first blood going into the hands of Silence, this means the Clash lane is looking a little bit spicy for Deadshot. I'm not sure he's going to be able to hold it on his own unless help comes.
And here's some backstories about Silence and also Yu, because both Silence on the side of KSG, this year is their debut, and this season was their debut, and they got the championship. That's what we're talking about.
I mean, that's super impressive, right?
Exactly.
Rarely do you get a performance where you come out in your first debut, you win the entire thing,
Yeah.
come to the
And
international
Crowley-
stage.
Crowley
Once again,
can do
they're looking
this. हमारा
pretty
best
good
roamer.
at this point, right? So the assist going in for Chi Hao as well as for Liu Lang as well. This is
यार वो
all
एक किल ने
gold
जो
advantage.
एक डेथ थी ना
And
वो
2 minutes in the
800
game,
का
we're
मतलब
already 1,000 ahead for PSG.
That's a lot.
पॉइंट डिफरेंस जो था वो बढ़ा दिया पता है.
It really is a lot. And right now, this means the rotations will be a lot faster for the side of Crush Gaming as well. And this means at the 4-minute mark, you could expect that RNT might entirely just
यार
give up
जुकाम
the
बहुत
attempt and
तगड़ा हो
try
रहा
to
है
look for
पता है.
something else across the map.
And the ulti has been broken by Liu
we are
Lang,
trying
just
to gank,
drag
no,
this
अरे,
level in, and
ट्रॉली
we're
मरेगा
just
अंदर.
guarding around him. It's not gonna be a kill
ट्रॉली
inside,
मरेगा
but
भाई.
outside there's 3 members
बोला था
waiting
मैं
for this
ट्रॉली
Lapu
मरेगा.
coming out.
Yeah, Crowley takes a fall here.
अरे
with the
ये भी
flag.
मरेगा,
Deadshot,
फिर
he's
से
gone
मरेगा.
as well, right? There's no way it's gonna happen.
Short.
Chi Hao gets that
ये
finishing
पनौती
blow.
हो गया भाई.
3 kills and nothing on the side of
पनौती हो भाई.
KSG.
I do
Nothing
think
less
like
we
that.
expect
पनौती हो
from
गया.
the #1 team in KPL previous.
And the way that how it goes so far is pretty much like RNTX is trying to make a lot of things happen, right? They make a lot of things move in
RNTX
groups,
ने इतना
but
तगड़ा
PSG,
support
they
किया,
just
जिंके
guard
ने
there,
support किया,
just
क्रॉरी ने
wait
support
for
किया,
it, and just
काफी
do
मर गए
those
भाई.
pushbacks.
Yes, and the
सर
timing has been already super clean from
2
KSG,
मिनट
right?
भी
So
2.5 मिनट भी नहीं हो
LFF
गए
actually
उनको.
giving vision
मतलब
to the
3
side
मिनट हो
of
गए लेकिन
KSG. It might
मरते
not
टाइम
seem
लगे
like
मेरे को.
much, and
अरे
but at
क्राउड
this point
कंट्रोल
now
तो
you know
दिया
what to
पर
do
अभी
during the
फायदा क्या
rotations.
है?
He's gonna try and set up
क्रॉरी
something on the side.
The
पूरी
flash,
टीम आ रही
the
है, भग
ulti
जाओ
already been
पीछे.
broken, so KSG, they are on their way, getting down, try to rotate and just force out the flash on the side of RNTX. So a lot of trades happening, and after that, it's up to 2,000 gold lead right now.
And it will start to get
How
more
goes
difficult,
the
right?
match?
Because a
भाई
flash
अभी तो
at
start
this
हुआ
stage
है.
means you
Isn't
don't have it for that 4-minute timer.
Just start हुआ है
So,
match.
you know, any ideas of going
3-0
for
चल
the
रहा है, as you
timer
can see.
becomes more
It's
and
still
more risky.
3-0.
And RNT,
मतलब
if they
पहला
make
मैच
the
ही है.
fatal mistake of
तो
losing not just the
अभी
timer, but getting
लेबेट
more
कर
kills
रहे
to
हैं.
KSG at the
भाई
4-minute mark,
क्राउली
I think they
भाई
might
क्राउली
regret
को
it.
देखो बिल्कुल ही भाई
So they're actually trying to pressure on
क्राउली
at
अजीब
the
लग
bottom,
रहा है.
trying
नॉट
to
लग रहा है, बहुत
do
अजीब लग रहा है.
something on you, but you can see like you is just being very patient. But at
भाई
this
एक और मर
place,
गया
you
हमारा.
can see like the ulti broke out and Kenny just
एक और मर
being
गया.
killed instantly. That's gonna be something to deal with on the side of RNTX.
Yep, Candy
Come
already
on,
taken out, so
RNTX,
there is
ऐसे
no way
टीम
they
जैसा
can
हार
contest
मत
this.
करो.
KSG
ऐसे टीम
takes
जैसा हार
over
मत
the timer
करो.
of the game, and there is more to come. Jingtian
ऐसे टीम
couldn't
और
even go
inexperienced you guys
forward
experience
because
है. Come on.
the
You
Muske
can do this.
Mirage from the side of Liu Lang actually pushed him back. So at this point, KSG, look, I think this is a well worth effort. They're gonna put themselves
वह
right
जो स्ट्रीम पे है
smack in the middle of
लाइक
the
कर
jungle
दो
on the
यार,
bottom
शेयर
side.
कर दो
And
थोड़ा.
put
यहाँ
more
पे
pressure on
फन
Senpai
वगैरह
as
हम
well as
साथ
Crowley.
करते हैं चैट
I
वैट
don't
में.
think you want to contest this, but they will still give it a try. Jingtian goes in for the 1v3. Now it becomes a 1v1, but he
Let's do
should be
this, chat.
long and gone. The damage is too much, and Liu Lang
The
shows
last
him
hit.
what's up.
Even make it as a solo
And if
kill,
Hasa-
and here
Hasa
comes
dead,
Chu
sure,
Hao.
he-
They are just
Senpai वापस
torturing
हो
the game. You can see like the certification that
हंसेगा भाई
KSG
Senpai.
has right there, just
कमेंट्री
totally
ट्राई करेंगे. कमेंट्री
reading
ट्राई करूँ
RNT
मैं.
as a
बताओ
bot.
बताओ.
And
चैट है
this
बताओ.
is
should
what
I
it
do
means to play
commentary?
against a KPL team, right? The pressure is immense.
Commentary
T1
try
now
करूँगा,
under
जल्दी
pressure as
बताओ.
well. I don't think they
आती
can
नहीं मेरे को,
defend
लेकिन
this.
try
In
कर
fact, they
सकते
have
हैं.
to give it. And a couple of free hits coming in on the
एक और
lifeline
मरता
of
जा रहा
Crowley.
है.
This
एनिमी
means
कहाँ
they
है? किसको
don't
आगे किसी
get
का
to
मारा.
defend. The
हमारे
Azure
ही
buff goes to the side of KSG as well.
I mean, like
Chat
everything
बता रहा,
just happened
commentary try
so
करूँ क्या?
fast. Like RNTX, they are trying to be aggressive, but the thing is, that once they failed, you can see everything just collapsed after that.
Yes.
Like one
भाई
small
ये
mistake,
के around
the other
4
side
के
of the
around
team
goal
will just
difference हो
make
गए.
it to be a
And this
snowball.
goal
And it
difference
feels
is
like
gonna
there's no
make
more
us
space for
suffer.
RNTX to try anything, right? Look, they're trying to farm in the top lane.
हाँ ना यार,
Four
मतलब
different
बहुत ज़्यादा
members.
weak लग रहा है
Ideally,
उस
we're
team
looking
से
for a
यार.
3-man
I
goal
think-
sharing effort.
मतलब
But at
बहुत
this
ज़्यादा
point,
weak
because
लग
she's
रही
so
है
far
भाई.
behind,
इतना
4,000
practice के
gold
बाद
behind,
maybe
KSG
first
might be
match है.
looking for more.
Maybe
Senpai
that's
gets
why
caught out by
this is
Liu
best
Lang.
of 3.
Does
Let's
get
hope.
the Moonscape Mirage.
Prince
This is
said
a
to Guru is
1v1
not
that
getting
is
any benefit at the time
completely
he has joined
unfair.
Helix series
Even
from
with the
corner.
leader stance, he's going to be taken out. And
हाँ तो
KSG
ठीक है भाई, उसको
have
लग रहा है
all
कि
the
नहीं
advantage
benefit
in
मिल
the
रहा तो नहीं
world.
मिल रहा.
Killing spree it
इसमें मैं थोड़ी
is.
कुछ
I
comment
mean,
कर
like
सकता हूँ.
303 KDA, Lulan is having
Benefit,
a 100%
performance
killing
basis से मिलता है.
participation.
Yeah, we need to take a look step by step.
परफॉर्मेंस
right?
में जिसका
RNT,
बेटर
can
होगा
they
जो
get a
कंट्रीब्यूशन में
kill
हेल्प करेगा
over
उसको
to their
टूर्नामेंट
side?
मिलेगा.
Right now,
बाकी
they have
प्रिंस को क्या
nothing to
बेनिफिट मिल
offer
रहा है,
against
गुरु क्या
KSG.
बेनिफिट
And
मिल रहा है,
KSG
वो उन्हीं
knows
को
that
पता
they
है.
have this advantage. They will
See.
start approaching the Crimson camp again.
I feel
वो
like
फिर
they are
डिस्कस
just
करता.
being really dominating, and you
भाई
can
full
see like
gang हो गया
RNTX,
यार
they're
RNTX.
too busy to guard all those resources that they have.
कुछ ज़्यादा ही
Yeah,
weak
and it's
performance
very
हो गया
difficult
Helix.
because ideally you want to isolate singular
I
members
think
on the side of
SATL
KSG, but
perform
nobody
better.
can hold a
What do you
1v1
think?
with any member
SATL
on the
perform
side of
better.
partial gaming
नहीं,
at this
better तो
point.
नहीं
So
बोलेंगे.
RNT,
Better नहीं बोलेंगे.
they have to figure something out
अगर
in the sense
RNTX
of
एक
a
भी किल ना
4v1,
निकाल पाए तो बेटर
3v1
होगा.
numbers
कि फर्स्ट राउंड में
But to be
SATL
honest,
वगैरह
like
एक
with
ही
a
जीतता.
5,000 goal deficit, it can be really hard. The only thing that RNTX can do right now is just let Candy to guard all those
यार
waves and
अकेले
just
अकेले
trying to
फंस रहे
clear the
players
waves
यार.
and buy
पता
more
नहीं.
time for channel and also the
Nervousness will
stream.
be the death of
Yes,
this
and,
team. I would
time
say
is
that
definitely
SATL
not
was
on their
much
side
better at the
because
start,
while
but long
Leon
game was
is
weak for them.
always
Yes,
doing well for himself,
yes.
the
SATL
silent
का
killer
early
on
game
the
was
other
very
side
good.
of KSG.
Macro
His
उनका
silence, I mean, no
बहुत
pun
ही अच्छा.
intended. But when the
इतना
Devara
weak था कि
comes
मतलब एक
online, you
normal
have essentially two
normal
marksmen and
player, not an
damage dealers,
esports
and here we
player.
go,
Normal
Jintian.
player
He's
better
gonna be
fits for
caught
the
in the
map.
middle of no
जितना
man's
weak
land.
था,
Four
इन्हें
different
फिर
members
पता चल गया.
tries for the movements with his mirror
Jinx
image
and
not gonna
Surface.
work out. A rampage for the side of Liu Lang.
I
नर्वसनेस
mean,
तो
like,
नहीं
it's
बोलूंगा
just
मैं
being
मतलब
so devastating. They are trying to
प्रेशर
do
बोल
the spam
सकते हैं
push,
नर्वसनेस
let
अलग
Team
होता है
10 to
प्रेशर अलग
have
होता
more
है
go show.
I think
But
they
the
have
thing
a lot
is
of
that
pressure
PSG
RNTX
already read that, right? So it's gonna be a group movement at the bottom.
Yes, and you
This
can see
is
Liu Lang already
they're,
at
they're,
4-0-3.
they're gonna lose here.
What's scary is not the
Here around
movement,
they're
it's
gonna
the
lose.
undertow, and the currents by this guy are too strong. Now the 1v1 silence against Deadshot. He's gonna give it a try.
भाई अगर तुम
Trying to
दीवारा
put
से
down the
हार
penalty as
गए,
well, but Yu is
भाई
here to
दीवारा
help
से
him
मत,
out,
अरे भाई
and this
दीवारा
will
से
be
हार
the end
गए.
of Deadshot.
दीवारा
But
is
at
the
the same
nerf
time, we also
character
have Crowley.
नेचर
The
की
tank is
सबसे
gone.
बड़ा
So
nerf
the
character
Squishies
है.
are left. Just Senpai, Candy, as well as Jingtian. They can't do much here. It's 4 different members on the side of KSG, all
It is
across
not
from their
easy to
side of
play
the map.
दीवारा.
It
दीवारा
hasn't been
1v1 is good.
It hasn't been
But the
9 minutes, but already 9 kills.
वैसे fight
in
का
favor
time आता है
of
ना, बहुत
KSG,
weak है
and you
दीवारा.
can see like they can go whatever they want, take whatever they want. It just seems like this
It's
game
good with
is
crowd
already
control, not
in
not
their
anything
hand.
else.
Yep, and if you take a look at the goal chart, Chu Hao on this Ying, close to 1,000 gold per minute at this point, 8.5 minutes. It's looking a little bit dire for the side of RNT. They're gonna have to make a last stand here. That T2 at the top is very important, but the biggest challenge is you have about 1.5 minutes left, more or less, at the 10-minute mark when the shadow variants of the objectives come out. How do you defend it?
I mean,
RNTX
like, to be honest, it
thrives in
seems to
shorter
be
matches. I saw it for the
impossible
match में
for
गुड़गांव
RNT to
में
contest
legally
with
play
the
on the
Dragon
Cheetos some
at the
game.
10 minutes mark
इस बारे में game बाद
against
में tablet
KSG
का
in
है
this kind of case. The only thing
यार
I
वो
think they can do
India
is
team
try
versus
to
India
get
team
their
था.
high ground tower as
ठीक
far as
है.
possible.
And ये
Yeah, because it looks
international
pretty
है.
difficult.
और वो
Okay,
भी
one
against
more
the
move came
Chinese team.
Mirage. This one is going to catch Crowley
कुत्ता बना
out,
दी Chinese
which
team. अगर
means
तुम
there
early
is
game में ढंग
potentially
से
no
नहीं
more
खेलो.
tanks for the side of RNT once the damage is done. Liu Lang will let him live, giving the last of the silence as well. They will
Early
give
game
it
में
a
अच्छा
try,
नहीं खेलोगे
but
तो
this
ये
is
disadvantage
no
रहेगा.
good.
भाई
The
क्यों मौका
Radiance
देगा
comes
opponent?
in
नहीं
with
देगी.
the Unbridled outburst as
खत्म. ये
well.
वाला
We're
match
gonna
खत्म.
end
The
this
end.
game with an ace.
The
At
end. The
this
end. मैंने
point,
बोला ये वाला game
just
बहुत
waiting
बेकार
for
जा
the
रहा
minutes
था.
to come in. A triple kill for silence. The T3 in the mid is the entry point, and KSG are looking so good.
They just aced RNT, and it hasn't been 10 minutes yet. KSG looking
10
for the
minute भी नहीं
victory.
हुआ है.
Everything went so optimistic to them.
Before
and
10
game
minutes,
one
game
goes
समाप्त.
to KSG.
A very steady
समाप्त
performance.
हो
This is
चुका है.
what we expected. So what if there is jet lag? So what if there is 2 different patches? We have the upper hand.
I feel like it's pretty solid, you know. Not only the draft that we mentioned is very well rounded, but also the play that they did in game.
सोच
I
यार
feel like
जिंगटेन
it's just
कितना
been
बड़ा ऑफर दिया
flawless.
होगा.
Yes.
I
and
guess
it's quite
जिंगटेन की
difficult, but
salary है ना, it is
Isaac, what do you feel about that game number
5
1?
3 to 4 times more than the other players'
I
salary.
believe that
जिंगटेन कितनी
RNTX
salary है?
came in with a clear idea of what they wanted to do. They wanted just to start the first 1 minute, just making a statement, right? Like
अगर
just
50,000
showing
तुम्हारे
that they
एक
were
player
not
की
gonna
salary
just
है.
stand there and just
जिंगटेन
protect
has
their base.
come
They wanted to go and get something. The Jin comes in, tries to
2
invade
to
onto the red buff,
2.5 lakhs.
does
Most
not
probably.
work out, and then
Most
everything
probably.
just fell apart in the
Actually,
40 seconds of the game.
yes, I do like the design that they did in the early game where I tried to steal away the red buff.
Yeah.
Because if you want to compete, KSG can't just go
Ah.
for those operations. It's
कुछ
impossible,
नहीं कर
right? So
सकते
you need to make
बहुत
something
बुरा प्लेयर था.
like
इस
out
एक
of
भी
go
किल
to
नहीं किया.
play. Every
Let's see.
Entry point,
एक
and
भी
KSG are
एक भी किल
looking
नहीं
so
है यार.
good.
0 kill भाई, 0 kill. मतलब SA12 better. SA12 better at this point of time. उनका एटलीस्ट एक किल था. एटलीस्ट उनका एक किल था. SA12 at this point is much better. क्या ही करे भाई. सर ही पकड़ लिया हमने तो. RNTX से बहुत उम्मीद थी. RNTX से ये था कि जीतना मुश्किल है
Of
पर
Revenant
परफॉर्मेंस
Max's
बेटर
part.
दिखेगी.
And this is one of the
RNTX से ये उम्मीद.
cleanest goal graphs you will ever see. At the point of the
पता है,
9-minute mark, they were up by
ये उम्मीद थी
12,000.
RNTX से.
This is more than 1,000 GPM.
It's pretty just go in kind of
Let's
like a
hope second
one-way
match भी है,
game
lower
because,
bracket भी है, lower
14
bracket तो हम जा ही रहे हैं.
against 0 and
Without
also
a doubt
Quattro
हम lower
Gaming
bracket
just
जा रहे हैं chat.
accelerating
इसमें
their
कोई
pace.
दो राय
They're
नहीं.
already being, I guess, like 2,000 goal lead being built, right? And that was 6 minutes,
Yes.
around 6 minutes.
And this is where it gets even more terrifying, right? Because if you take a look at what the sequence of the draft is from the side of KSG, this is not even the full power of the draft yet. The composition, Silence was not 100% online. This was not a 6-slotted Liu Lang, 6-slotted Silence, 6-slotted Yu as well. And they were already struggling to keep up. So the big question here, if you're on the side of
बहुत
RNTX,
बेकार
is,
खेला
no,
भाई.
we
मतलब
tried the assassin jungle,
कुछ
we
तो अच्छा
tried
किया
the
थी चाइना में
aggressive
भाई
maneuvers
RNTX से इतना पैसा
in
खर्च किया है.
invading level 1. Do we, number one, take a different role for
RNTX
the
ने
jungle
इतना
now?
पैसा
Does Jin
खर्च
Tian
किया
play
है
more
भाई.
of a tank jungle and we try to defend against the aggression of Quattro
तो
Gaming,
अच्छा
or
किया.
you try it again?
I feel like try again might be better because if you
ये वाला तो
will
बहुत
try
बेकार
to
था.
make some
expected नहीं था
tankiness
इतना
brought
भी
into
बुरा
your
खेलेगी
composition,
team.
which means you will play in a passive way. I don't think play passive is
As
going
an
to be a
owner,
good
you know, I
solution
can
when I play
say
against
कि
PSG.
इतना पैसा
Okay,
लगाने
so
के
they
बाद
need
भी
to be
इतना
cleaner
बेकार मतलब
on the side
even
of
RNTX
RNTX. I mean,
owner
to be
Rohit must
honest,
have known,
Jinchen
Scout
did
must
get
have
like
known
a
कि भाई possibility
decent
कम है कि
start,
जीत
but
पाएंगे.
it was just for a
पर
moment. He
at least
stole
कुछ
the
performance
buff. That was
performance
still
दिखा
good,
पाएंगे.
but the
And जितना
punish,
मेरे को पता है
you know this
RNTX
is
का
PSG,
Screams
this is
performance
how
was really
fast
good.
they are.
Same with True Reapers in MOBA Legends. True Reapers
At
का
the same
performance
time,
in
you know,
Screams was good
following that
against
crowd
these
not
states.
being able to
It
follow
was
up,
decent.
and you know, what
But
round
at the end
one,
वो
they
नहीं कर
stepped
पाए
into
except for the second
jaws
match.
of KSG. This
Second
gave
match
them
खेले तो
the best
उसके अलावा से कोई
possible
नहीं
scenario on the side of Crush game.
And I mean, like, if you want to do the invasion, you need to do it thoroughly, right? Because actually, before the 4 minutes mark, we didn't see like KSG is looking for something. This is like far beyond after they got those gaps about their goal difference. I mean, like before 4 minutes mark, KSG is just trying to farm up in a peaceful way. But the thing is that they are just doing those pushing backs when the other team is doing the invasion.
Yep, I mean, there's a difficult position to be in, right? Because right off the bat, Liu Lang, level 1, already as a higher, has insane wave clear. So the immediate reaction towards the attempted steal on the Crimson buff, you would have to expect that Liu Lang will be able to accompany Ji Hao on the gorge and, you know, get the punish in as well.
And I mean, speak of that, if they still want Liu Lang to be the shot caller, then might well be the hero for Game 2.
Well, let's wait and see what's going to happen in that Game 2. Game 1 came in, KSG took it in less than 10 minutes, sending us straight into Game 2. What about if we go for a break, and when we come back, we're going to bring you the action of Game 2 of this match number 1.
चोक हो गया चैट इनका बहुत तगड़ा चोक हो थोड़ी देर यार कैमरा ऑफ करता था पानी नहीं पी के आता तब तक आप लोग एंजॉय करेंगे कमर्शियल स्पॉन्सर्स कमर्शियल एंजॉय करो ठीक है तब तक हम जरा पानी वाली पी के आते हैं
It becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by play.
नहीं भाई किक नहीं करेंगे प्रिंस को हम भी
He thinks he can come in here and play my game. He knows nothing but
तो चैट वैसे आगे कैमरा ऑन तब करेंगे जब यू नो जब मैच स्टार्ट होगा तब कैमरा ऑन करेंगे I trust all my creators. रोमन टर्टल बोलता हूँ तुम्हें हमने इतना मिस किया ना जब भी आके you know perfect प्रिंस हिटर हो तुम perfect प्रिंस
For
हिटर
RNTX, this is going to be their
ठीक है
first international
हम तो अपने सारे
tournament.
क्रिएटर्स
So
को ट्रस्ट
having a
करते
little
हैं
bit
भाई
of nerves and not being able to settle in
अब आप ही हो
immediately is
जो कि
extremely
प्रिंस को ज्यादा
normal.
ट्रस्ट
So
करते
it's
हो
totally fine. Right now, we start thinking about like what they have in front. They have KSG, the KPL Spring Champions. Let's be realistic and not think about like, wow, let's go and try to beat
चलो
them. What do you
यहाँ
guys think
पे
is an
वापस आ
achievable
गया
goal for RNTX in this match right now?
I think let's try and get the pacing under control first, right? I think the idea of invading is great. That's what you need to do to
इनकी
match
commentary
against an
सुनता था
aggressive team.
right no उनके
But I
नाम
think
से
they need
बहुत
to have a competition before we came on.
फायदेमंद होता
They
है
need to have a draft that if you want to invade level 1, it needs to be able to be done. Right?
पर यार
Because a
point
Garuda
ये है
and a
opponent team
Florentino, if
वाला
you're
लेके
behind,
जीती
there's no way you come back into the game.
zero
And speaking
kills
of that, I think
RNTX
draft also
आ
matters a
दीवार को
lot
तो
because
पकड़ के
you
मार
mentioned
सकते
about
हैं
actually KSG is trying to prioritize the jungler, right?
यार देखो यार
How to have that in,
कितनी
so
अच्छी दिखती है
Jungler
यार,
should be
कितनी
banned
beautiful.
away.
Crush
outside of
कैसे ना ये
RNTX,
team?
right? You couldn't just let a well-played team to use such a well-played combo. So that's the thing, and
कैसे
also
ना
speaking of
आए
the draft, maybe it can be better for them just targeting at one
क्योंकि गुरु
I guess.
वैलोरेंट प्लेयर
you
है,
know what?
प्रिंस
One road to
बीजीएमआई
shut
प्लेयर
down
है,
those
बीजीएमआई प्लेयर
initiations.
को बीजीएमआई का मिलेगा,
Let's
वैलोरेंट
first and
को
foremost,
वैलोरेंट को
let's
मिलेगा.
not pick the Florentino game one. Right?
Yeah.
It's a difficult one. I mean, Florentino's a really strong hero, but we already
ऐसे
saw
भाई
one
मेरे
of
को
the ways
अंदाजा
to
तो नहीं
beat
है
the
लाइक व्हाट वाज
Florentino
द
pick,
लाइनअप
right?
अबाउट
When there's a numbers
लाइनअप वाला
advantage,
तो मेरे को नहीं
especially
पता.
when you're behind on
ठीक है,
farm and
but
XP, it's not going to be a
if
simple
you are
game
saying
at
कि
all.
मतलब जो
So
लाइनअप ये लोग खेलते
RNTX,
आ
like
रहे हैं
you
वो
said,
इन्होंने नहीं
this
खेला.
time, I believe they should be going
That
for
is the most
first pick
stupidest
again,
thing
right?
as of now.
Because if you lose a game, you get to
कि
be
जब
in a
तुम्हें
position
पता
to
है
pick your
तुम्हारा
sides.
लाइनअप ये है,
You,
तुम्हें इस
I
हिसाब
mean,
से
like
खेलना चाहिए.
the better to pick some
this point I am
heroes
with you.
with initiation.
Isn't
For example,
literally.
this time
At this point I am
Jungfei
with
is
you.
still available for them, but they will stay the same as this my ban and also that pay, because you want just let KSG to be really aggressive in like before 4 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. The first 4 minutes are really important, as we have
But
already,
he scored
or rather,
BGMI. Guru doesn't
KSG
play
has already
BGMI.
showcased to you what a lead
उसकी
within the
खुद की
first
BGMI
60
team है.
seconds can do for you. And we are going with the stock standard bans once again. No pay, no my, coming from the side of RNT. But this time, the Guan Yu and the Chicha coming in
Let's
as the
put the
bans
camera
for
on
KSG.
top
So
as of now.
they're looking for a snowball. They want to go in face first. No flanks allowed.
And that kind of gives me a feeling about maybe they will go for like a Yangjin Dolia pick or like some marksman like Channel, I guess, because of this Chicha and also Guan Yu ban.
Yep, and we
But-
Like him
start
draft
to
this,
see
man.
Senpai. I mean, they pick up the Arlie, and Arlie is one of the strong heroes, right? But once again, very mechanical.
Very mechanical it
Okay,
is, and also
Arlie.
the idea is an
Arlie
open
plus.
choice on the side of RNTX, right? It's gonna be quite decent, and also maybe
यार
with
ये
this Zhang Fei pick,
जूहा जो
they
अपन ने
should
दिया
just
है ना, ये जो
prioritize
dark character दिया
Senpai
है,
at the bottom, because you
ठीक
can
है,
see like
वो
how
तो
aggressively he
भाई
was during the laning, right? Try to
बहुत
keep
तगड़ा
pressuring
क्राउड
on
चल
you.
रहा है.
I
स्लॉट
like that
कवर
you
बात
bring
किया.
that up because we
खुद
never
की
really
BGMI
got to see
टीम
the
इसको
farming,
लाकर
right?
हक करा है.
It was
नहीं,
always
slot पर
action
अभी
in the
अच्छा
mid
खेल
and
रहा
the
है कि
top, but
आशिफ
simply
पूरे
because they
कुछ
understood that
top
hey, we
four
have
के
an
लिए.
advantage in the
बाकी
clash
मैंने
lane.
बोला कि
Let's
मेरे को
push that
इतना
advantage
वो
over
नहीं है
there.
क्रिएटिव
Now,
फेज
RNT,
आया है.
they're gonna
फेक
pick
की
up the
बीजीएमआई
Dharma
क्रिएटर है.
along the Princess
So
Force.
first we'll give him.
So maybe,
And
you know what, they could
performance वाइज
even
अच्छा
play
खेल
the
उन्होंने. भाई मैंने
Liang
स्ट्रीम देखी, आप
as
स्ट्रीम
a
नहीं देखी
roam
होगी मेरे
and
हिसाब
go
से.
for the traditional
अच्छा
Frost
लगा
Liang.
performance.
Do you like that combo?
Well, I mean, I do like the combo, especially I'm
Okay,
looking
so
forward
भाई
to
हम
seeing
action में
KSG
देखने
or
वाले EWC की
AGAL to
skill
play
की.
that combo. But as for
हम उसको
RNTX,
action में
I
देखने
feel
वाले.
like they might be better to go for a composition with more tolerance,
standard
because
lineup
Zhang and
uses
Liang, you
Garuda
really need
with
to
mid
use your
lane and
ulti
show
precisely, and
you
it is
in
very
as
hard
bump.
to execute it in
Mid
game.
lane is
Yes,
more
high risk, high reward.
They
And
use
this
during
risk is even
RNG
higher now
for
because
highest
they
CC.
have
I don't know the
Fatih
lineup
in
they
the
have
hands
played
of KSG.
for
Fatih, if you didn't know,
totally
when he
opposite.
activates his ultimate, he cleanses himself
पता नहीं
of
भाई.
all crowd control. Which
दिमाग में
means
कोचेस
he
से
might
क्या
even
चलता है,
say,
इनके लिए
you know
कोच सिलेक्शन देते
what,
हैं.
Candy, if you
It
want to
is
use your
not on
second
the
skill,
place.
Frigid Prison, freeze
तो
me,
कोच के दिमाग में क्या
freeze
चल
me,
रहा है, it is
and I'll use
set.
multi, I'll come out, I'll
Sort
start
of.
slashing. And it's not going to be a fun place to be at. Now, on the side of KSG, we talked about
भाई
the
मैंने
Zhang
स्किन
Fei
खरीद ली, पता है,
roam,
मतलब
right?
मेरे
It's
को इतना
not going to be
चिंता नहीं थी, मैंने
allowed.
स्किन खरीद
KSG
ली.
don't even want to give
जो
them a chance.
Yeah, but as for Lapu Lapu, it's available
Canteen
for
ने choose किया
KSG,
ना
so
skin.
this time,
मैंने skin
well,
ले ली.
RNTX
बड़ी
banned
अच्छी
it
skin
away
थी
or
भाई.
let Zhongfen
I love that skin.
let Lapu Lapu to be an open choice, because KSG, they are already capable of doing a lot of damage, but the thing is that they are lack of controllability.
Yes, and also tankiness, right? I mean, yes, they have quite a bit of lifesteal when the side of you as well as the side of silence, once they get the
ये वाली
equipment up,
skin,
they
ये
do
वाली
have
hero
quite a
की
bit of
बात
lifesteal available when
इसकी
they
skin
land
बड़ी
the auto
अच्छी है.
attacks.
Yeah.
But right now, they
मेरे
just
को
need
बड़ी
a
अच्छी
shield
लगी
in
यार,
front,
क्या
someone
क्या
who's
मेरे
able
को
to
बड़ी
soak
अच्छी.
in all the damage, or maybe even eat all of the CC coming in from the side of RNT.
Lapu Lapu it is, and maybe like Yang Jian for Zhuhao this time, I guess. And also for RNTX, because of the Dharma pick and also the Princess Frost, the control is definitely there. The CC is completed, so they might need some hero to do the split push in the middle game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Split push, actually, in this
Lulong
case, on the side of
ने जो
RNT,
hero
wave
choose
clear
किया, उनका
isn't their
lifesteal बहुत
biggest
है.
strength,
And
right?
late game
And we
damage
will
बहुत
go for
ज़्यादा
the
है.
traditional pairing here. So the couple that is in play,
मेरे हिसाब
Ogren
से
as well as the
KSG is gonna
Dia.
try
They
to
are a couple,
end
but there's
the
a second couple here that is going to be the
match
Dia
as soon
and
as
the
they can
Arnie. This
again.
is one of the traditional picks you'll see in any professional league in HOK.
And I would consider that bottom door as maybe the most, like the strongest door right now. So in this patch at the bottom. So I feel like this time RNTX is trying to highlight their marksman Senpai, trying to, you know, be more aggressive during the laning and try to take the tier 1 tower at bottom first than KSG.
But Chihao, he gets a Agudo. And it's one of the natural counters against an Allgren. I'm not sure this game is going to go any easier for the side of RNTX. Like, we've seen the power of KSG, Quite So Gaming. Now, if you don't understand Chinese, Kuai means fast. And they were playing extremely fast.
And show means hand means like fast-handed.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think we can expect a very fast rotation. One of the fastest jungle camp clearers is the Agudo. And this is going to hopefully, I think the Allgren pick for the side of Jingtian, he needs to invade. Ball camp definitely a prior here. If he can get away with robbery in this level 1 invade, that would be great. Because if you don't do that, we're going to see a repeat of game number 1.
But I mean, like, if you want to do some invasion happening before 4 minutes mark, I mean, like, around level 1, the only thing that Allgren can do is steal away the small monster, the piggies, around the camp on the side of KSG. That's the only thing that you need to do, or you can do. But after that, the mid lane clarity might be the main focus in game 2. Because not only Allgren, but also this Agudo can be a great help to their mid lanes in this clarity.
Yes, they can actually hit multiple targets and also a very fast wave clear from the side of Chihao on the Agudo, right?
That's true.
Jingtian on the second skill, the depth precipice, the one where he does a swipe. The targets that hit by that will be available for him to get multi hits. And Jingtian, he tries again. Oh no! We'll see how this works out.
Take it personal, like.
Yeah, like, okay, you know what?
Jingtian be like, man, अपना Chinese gameplay दिखाऊंगा.
I like this because actually you can stop the passive of Chihao. He actually is successful. Now, the rest of the cavalry comes up. Straight away, it's a 3v2.
Okay, that's good, that's aggressive, लेकिन अपना बहुत disadvantage है, मरेंगे
enough damage, and Liu gets the first blood. Yes, it is onto Crowley, but here we go, Jingtian, your Allgren, the jungler, the core. He is down right from the get-go, right before the 60-second mark.
I mean, like, 6 strategies, sim tactics that RNTX trying to make, but the story just being remade again on the side of KSG. Like, it's like the deja vu of game 1.
They did send Senpai down to mid lane, try to get that mid first wave and rotate to the top or the bottom to get more EXP, but it's not working now because they have to waste time clearing that first initial wave. And this is all of the timers on the side of RNT put and push back.
Just watch the replay, right? Actually, they did quite nice at first hand, but as you can see, Ali just held back. So the rest of the member is not that capable of dealing with the early power on the side of KSG. So that's a problem. If you want to take one execution, you need to make sure that you can do it in a quite thorough way.
Yeah, and in quick fashion as well, right?
Yeah.
This is the risk of taking a big fight before you hit level 4, because as an Allgren, you only get one chance of your first and second skills. If you don't get a kill or exchange off of that, you are in a dangerous spot, right? Level 4, yes, you have your ultimate as an Allgren to get back some life that is lost. You also get the insta-kill with the Seer State. But once again, okay, I like this. Jingtian says, let's give it a go again. They will go. This time it's a 3v2 with the roll and a tumble from Chihao. He makes it out safely. But once again, this is time wasted. I don't know if this is the correct answer. 4 members on the side of KSG have answered the call of Chihao in the jungle.
Yes, the waste of time, that's exactly the point. Because when you're trying to do the invasion, but you didn't take anything from your enemy, that will just lower your farming price against your opponents. Just a tactical difference, right? 2,000 gold already in favor of KSG, and that's the thing.
Chill out.
And in the middle of that exchange, you also got a solo 1v1 kill against Candy. Now, Candy losing to the side of you, I think that's to be expected. But the problem here is you're giving farm to the channel, which is not supposed to happen. He is going to be so big at the 4-minute mark, probably even at the 10-minute enhanced period.
The thing is, KSG is trying to highlight the top side of the map. They are just letting you to have his own good time. But out of expectation, he did that solo kill for himself. So definitely everything just went so optimistic to KSG in this game.
Yep, and pre-4 minutes, yes, you do have a little bit of a backdoor defense, the yellow bar on the towers. That's the extra health of recovery. But once it hits 4 minutes, that is going to be gone. So right off the bat, even before we touch the timer, KSG has an advantage in damage on turrets already.
And speak of the goal difference, speak of the goal lead, just check silence. This man's just keeps silence, but with 600 goal lead.
Yes, that's quite a lot, which means he probably will get a
2.5
big advantage
lead
coming
हो
in.
चुकी
But here we go, the launch coming in. Once again, two-man knockup. The
And
jumper is
again,
gone.
मेरे को लग रहा है भाई ये भी बहुत
Today
बुरा
is
जाना वाला
not
है।
your day. And
बहुत
KSG
बुरा
right
जाना
at the 4-minute mark, they kickstart the Tyrant. There is no steal unless Deadshot can do something spectacular. Not gonna happen as well. And as we already said, T1 at the bottom, looking so shaky.
Just secure the Tyrant at the bottom. You know, like one thing that I do want to highlight is that Lorian is quite like a new hero to
मतलब
Halo.
समझ
Like
रहे हो
just
क्या ही
check like
commentary
how
करो।
smooth he is using all those combos. It's like pure mechanics, but like pure talent with great effort.
I mean, this is one of the reasons why they are champions, right? They learn
Yeah.
so fast,
So
even
fast.
if it's someone, a
It is
hero
right now
that's
like
new
क्या
to
ही
them.
commentary
The
करेगा।
mechanics are already there, the
इतना अच्छा भी
foundations
नहीं
are already
खेलती
there. And the foundations of their victory start with RNT's T1 on the Clash lane taking a fall. So KSG has a little bit more space to operate around the gorge at this point. Top side is going to be very dark.
Tian trying to go a bit aggressive.
Lapu Lapu find a nice spot, trying to get in at the back.
Red team.
Yeah, this is so good, right? Like, okay,
Yeah.
he's just standing there,
Whole
but that
lane
is
kaya
a lot
हमारा।
of value for the side of KSG.
Farm
Yes,
lane
the
is-
value is
farm
that
lane
gain the
है।
vision control and open a door for them to maybe make the
दो
tower
turret
die
निकल
possible,
ली।
and at the same time
वो
just let
defense
the
के लिए तो
people
आओ
to do the
भाई,
snap push
कोई
at the
तो आओ
bottom, so you
defense
can
के
just
लिए।
throw one rock and you can hit two birds.
Yep, they will get the double knockout once again. Deadshot, no return
भाई मेरे को
fire.
लग रहा है
Jinkia's
नॉर्म
gonna be taken
पिछले
down as
मैच से
well.
भी ज्यादा
KSG
तब्दील
are looking
लगता
so
है।
strong. They're too far ahead. Crowley falls solo. It just took 3 hits from the side of KSG to get it down. All the T1s are gone. T2s are next on the menu. They still have a minion wave in the middle lane.
ये
This
लोग
means
भी
Jihao
प्रिंस की
can go
तरह
to
भाग
work.
रहे हैं।
And Agudo takes and eats towers for breakfast.
PSG is just
I'm not-
snowballing the game, and look at the pushing efficiency with this Agudo, with this channel.
not
Actually,
talking, I'm
this
shocked,
composition
bro.
allowing them
अरे
even
मैं
close
खुद
out the
shocked
game
भाई।
before 10 minutes.
Yep, I
मैं
don't think
खुद
we'll
shocked
even hit the
भाई,
10
क्या
minutes
खेल
if
रहे
this situation
RNTX।
continues on. And you know for a fact, KSG, they know what an advantage is like.
इतना
and they
बुरा
know
तो गेम
how
प्ले
far
नहीं
to
था यार,
push it
इवन
as well.
एसएटीएल प्लेड रियली गुड।
We'll see how this is like for the side. Xingtian, he's going to give it a try again. Radiant's going to be dropped down. Oh, 3-man knockup. This is all
Baby.
over for the side of RNT. A beautiful piece of work from the side of Quasho Gaming. This shot's going to try, but all that's left is Candy. And this truly is taking Candy
Bhai.
from a child. He's going to be
Bhai.
taken out of
Bhai,
the picture for
record
the
set.
time being. T3
Bhai,
opens
record set.
up, and the wave is
7
approaching
minute में game खत्म।
KSG. They are done with their
7
series.
minute में
They
game
want to do
खत्म।
more research on the other teams. And with the Crystal being taken down, Candy, the last one, the
7
end is
minute में
with
game
an ace.
खत्म।
A clean
Brutal.
2-0 win goes over to KSG.
Brutal.
Just check the composure that it has, right? Just check the
Absolute
coordination that it has.
brutal.
That's what we're talking about. Everyone is amazed about the power that KPL team has, but when you're
My
really
God,
like, actually
bro.
looking at it,
My
you'll be
God.
overwhelmed by their mechanics
So
and also
brutal.
sophistication.
Yeah, so this is like the legends, right? You hear stories, okay, this team's really, really strong.
भाई
But now you
क्या
actually
बोले
get to
भाई
see it. This is what
क्या
you need to
बोले
do.
भाई
When
so
you have an
brutal
advantage,
भाई
you need to find the different angles of where to put
Aizen
pressure
भाई कुछ
and
बोलना
put
चाहोगे?
pain on your opponents. Now for RNTX, I don't
Aizen
think they
कुछ
should
बोलना
be too discouraged. This is their
मेरे
first
तो फोन सी बंद
international
हो गई भाई
against
मेरी
a
फोन सी बंद हो
KPL
गई है
Prodigy team.
What to
These
say,
are
bhai?
the strong ones. So Kuaishou Gaming will be the winners of this first series. And what a performance to start the day.
And I mean, like, they can actually learn a lot from those matchups when they're playing against KSG, right? Because KSG, actually, they're pulling all their efforts in. They're not saving anything. Just whatever they can play well with, the cards, they're just taking it out, and also check out the pace. They're pulling all the things that they have to their opponents, showing their respect.
That is very commendable, right? Because for KSG, they could have actually just come in and they just take this with a little bit of like more calm, right? But just out of respect to your opponents, you come in with 100%. And for RNTX, I'm telling you, I do believe that they're going to go home actually feeling like they learned something. It's not every day that you get the chance to play against the KPL champions. So they're actually very lucky that they had this opportunity. They need to go back, look at the video, and then understand exactly what they can do in order to improve.
Well, I
Fail this,
feel like
bhai.
they can
Fail
just
this.
continuing being aggressive in the early game, but
Yes.
maybe we'll polish it a little bit more. For example, if you want to
ऐसे,
steal away the red buff, you need to make
फटक के
sure that
देना है।
everyone's there for you, coming up with all those damage you got.
You need to have a way in, the same as you
Literally
need to have a
फटक
way
के देना।
out, right? Like, so if
Right.
you're
Not
understand
even
how
on
to
that.
come in, that's totally
I
fine.
said,
But you
yo,
need to have a
what?
plan on how you can actually go back
Was
home
like
with
that.
gold.
Yes, safety is very important, right? The exit plan, exit strategy is definitely one thing that I think RNT is going to take away from this series. And I love that you pointed this out. Respect
Yeah, he
is
was
shown
right.
from the side of Show Gaming. Now RNT gets the best chance to learn because the gaps were pretty clear. They did make the right move of trying to be aggressive, but it's
Chat,
still
I
not clean
guess
enough,
it's
enough
time
like
to
you guys
end the
said.
live
Right?
stream.
And
इतनी जल्दी
punishment
live
will
stream
have to
end
be
हुई
dished
है
out.
ये।
This is a little
1 hour की भी
classroom.
live
You
stream
have
नहीं
to
हो
take
पाई है
notes
and
and you have to take the reviews. And if you
मतलब
take a look at the damage
start to
coming
1
in,
3 पे ही थे
Leon
हमने
this game,
starting
once
से
again
हुआ
with the
था
Laureate. I love
matches
that he highlights this hero from AOV.
20
I
मिनट
do
में
like
समाप्त
how Liu Long
सारे
played
matches।
in this game, you know, because at the first game, Haya showing his game knowledge about this game, and for game 2 with this first blood, you know, like Lorian is pretty like a new hero to KPL teams and also to Liu Long, but just check his smooth
पता नहीं भाई
mechanics,
क्या
it's
खेली
really
थी मेरे को तो
flawless,
खुद ही
you know,
समझ नहीं आ
a
रहा
lot of efforts that we can see back his mechanics, and also like you can see the talent
चलो
from
chat
this
कल
player.
lower
Yes,
bracket
and of course, across the
चाहे
counter
कितनी
desk,
बुरी
we all
तरह
play
टीम हार
different
जाए
roles in the
we
game.
will
And I
support
want to
Team
point
India
out LFF, some of
ठीक
the
है
things that he's
always
been
forever
doing in this game, you
we are
definitely need
Indians
to
so we
learn from it.
support Team
Just
India at
standing in
all
the brush
costs
is also one important factor.
till the
Giving them the information
उसके
that,
बाद hit
hey,
रहेंगे
actually,
पक्का hit
RNTX
रहेंगे
are around this
क्या
area,
दिक्कत की
and
बात
with a
है
Lapu
definitely
Lapu
नहीं
pick in a tight corner, there's
मतलब
no way you run away from the
audience
Raging Sea,
का
right? Yes, you can see it,
नहीं
but
नहीं
can
guys
you
hate
run? I don't
they are
think so.
trying their best it is
I
not
think that
easy to
Kane
play
made
at
a very
international
interesting
level
and very smart comment saying that
बस
KWC
इतना
is
बुरा
a
मत खेलो कि यार
classroom.
कुछ कमेंट
It's
करने के
out
लिए
there for
बचिए क्या
everyone who wants to learn to become better at what they do.
इतना बुरा
So
मत
every
खेलो
single
बस
person that comes in all the way here
चलो
to
guys
Paris,
have a
France,
nice day
as long as
and
you
I
are willing
hope
to take
everyone
in
enjoyed
information
this
and try
watch
to
party with us
become
and
better, we'll see you
अभी
next year
exit
in
करते हैं
KWC
and bye bye
2027.
bye see
It
you
is just a
we'll meet
road,
tomorrow
and it might not be right
at
now for
watch party
RNTX for them
RNTX